We are extremely excited about the hearing we're having today. We thank both of our witnesses for taking the time to be with us. I don't think this hearing could come at a better time when the nation's beginning more fully to focus on our place in the world, and obviously the presidential races that are underway are going to heighten that focus as time goes on. Both of our witnesses have been served in very, very substantial roles in administrations and have had to deal with the daily crises that occur within an administration. And the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, in many ways, which is, obviously removed from that, should be a place where we look at those activities and yet are able to have some distance and look at some long-range issues that we need to deal with and just where we're going to be in the world. And so this hearing, I think, is a step in that direction. Again, I know we're all thrilled to have you both. And during this hearing, what I'd love to hear is, first of all, some of your thoughts with our current crises that we have, everything from Russian aggression to what's happening in the Middle East to transnational terrorism, upheaval in Europe, the North Korean saber rattling, what's happening in the South China Sea. Second, in light of these events, it's my hope we'll explore your thinking as to what core U.S. interests are. I think that's something that we don't spend enough time focused on when we begin to take actions. Third, I'd like to get their perspective on the tools in our toolbox that are most effective in accomplishing our goals and securing a future role, whether it's our military, our economic influence, trade, engagement in multilateral organizations and alliances. What's the right balance in using these tools, and what are their costs and benefits? Fourth, I'd love to hear how they feel about our indebtedness at home and the inability to find a solution for the unfunded liabilities that we have and the pressures that places on our ability, if you will, to deal with foreign policy and to deal with issues around the world in the most appropriate way. And then finally, both of you, I know that both of you are deep policy people and have made great things happen for our country and your careers. You have to have a little politician in you to do what you do, and so you're very aware of where the American people are today, where there's obviously they're wondering how much we should be doing overseas, a lot of focus on what ought to be happening at home, and so all five of those are topics that I hope we'll address today. Again, I thank you both for being here, and with that I'll turn to our distinguished member, Ranking Member Ben Cardin.